Hi, my loves, welcome back. Today we are diving into something I wish someone had gently, lovingly handed me when I was younger. Not a method, not a ritual, not a sparkling piece of affirmation taped to my bedroom mirror. If I could sit down with my 20-year-old self, the girl who thought she had to hustle the universe into cooperating, I would lean in and smile and whisper, Sweetheart, it is so much easier than you think. Because back then I tried it all. The vision was the writing exercises, different methods. Because someone on the internet says, rewire the quantum field. The endless cycle of trying to believe harder. And after the case of all that, here's the wild part. Everything I was searching for was already here. I was just too noisy in my head to recognize it. So today, I want to share the 5 lessons that changing everything for me. The things I wish someone had whispered into my ear long before I exhausted myself trying to control life. Let's begin. Lesson 1. You don't manifest by controlling life. You manifest by letting life breathe. Most people think manifestation is like trying to drive a massive ship using a tiny steering wheel in your brain. If I control my thoughts, I will control everything else. Good idea. Totally understandable. But it is not completely true. Here's the truth nobody told me. You create the current, but it is just mirror. If you observe your thoughts, you could easily understand your life patterns. The aim is not control your thoughts. Just observe them. Just understand your feelings. Lesson 2. A belief doesn't block you, treating it like a giant does. The self-help world loves making beliefs sound like mythical creatures. You have money blocks, you have love blocks, you have lots of issues, you need deep reprogramming. Sounds dramatic. Also sounds like you will be doing emotional agreement work until age 97. But here's the truth that feels like a soft exhale. A belief is just a thought that stuck around because you forget to show it the exit door. It is not powerful, it is not scary. For the longest time, I believe I'm not good at speaking in groups. I was shy, the kind of horrible way you rehearse in sentence in your head, open your mouth, and somehow produce a noise that sounds like you don't speak well. Whenever people look at me, my brain did that classic blue screen of that thing. Thoughts gone, vocabulary deleted, confidence not found. Then one day, through book clubs, I overcome my fear of speaking in public while discussing topics I genuinely enjoy. Sharing ideas about books helped me feel more comfortable expressing myself in front of others, and over time, my confidence grew. It was easy. Why? Because in these meetings, I wasn't busy trying to talk well. I wasn't tightening my throat, editing everywhere, or managing the imaginary audience in my head. I just spoke. No performance, no pressure, no belief telling me I was bad at this. And in that tiny crack of not taking myself seriously, my real voice finally slept out. It wasn't a block, it wasn't a destiny, it was just an outdated belief that needed one normal moment and a room full of laughter to fall apart. By the way, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like button on. Lesson 3. Negative self-talk isn't the enemy. People think the inner critic is like a villain you need to fight. But honestly, your mind is just a tiny dramatic narrator who wants to survive, like a wind. Let me give you an example. One day, I walked past a mirror and my brain said, Wow, nobody loves you. Look at you. Old me would spiral for 2 hours. New me looked in the mirror and said, Okay, but I have lots of family members who loves me. And suddenly the thought lost all its power. You don't silence negative self-talk. You just deflate it playfully, like popping a balloon with your pinky. Lesson 4. Your environment isn't just background. It is the script your brain is reading from. You can't stay inspired in a room that feels like a crime scene. You can't dream big while hanging out with people who think enthusiasm is embarrassing. Your environment is not a backdrop. It is the physics your brain runs on. I had a friend group once where every conversation started with, "Can you believe how stupid people are?" It was like a being trapped in a group chat hosted by Evil Eye. And no matter how much I meditated, journaled, I started absorbing the vibe. Complaining become a hobby. Negativity become a sport. So I gently drifted out and met a new group of people who did the opposite. They talk about ideas, dreams, plans, possibilities. Being around them felt like someone brought me a mental espresso shot. I didn't even try to be more inspired. I just becoming. Your environment is the shortcut always. Lesson 5. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is a manifestation accelerator. We think rest is what we do after we earn it, but rest is what makes everything else possible. Rest is the brain click cash button. Rest is the soul's update now screen. I once stayed up until 3 a.m. forcing myself to finish editing a project. My eyes were burning, my brain was limping. Next morning, I rewatched it and realized I had edited half the video in the wrong order. I literally created chaos. I deleted the whole thing, took a 20-minute nap, woke up, and finished it perfectly in an hour. Sometimes the universe is like, "Go lie down, sweetheart. I can't work with you like this." Rest creates clarity. Clarity creates alignment, and alignment creates magnetism. Just trust universe. So, how do you manifest faster? By doing the opposite of what you have been doing. By relaxing while you used to force. By loving while you used to analyze. By resting while you used to grind. By allowing instead of controlling. Manifestation is not about becoming a perfect thinker. It's about becoming a lighter one, a softer one, a more playful one. Life isn't waiting for you to do more. Life is waiting for you to play. And when you do this, everything accelerates, everything unfolds, everything flows because the universe wasn't ignoring you. You were just talking too loudly to hear it. What is your lessons about manifestation? Please write down comment sections. Thank you for listening.